Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone's well. I've been mentioning going to record a video of how I set my bots up. Basically, bot trading is automated trading, throwing a fishing net around price with a set of buy and sell orders. So you can use technical analysis or whatever tool you want to set these up, but I'm going to show you the Davis box method that I use. Basically, if you look at market price now, it's $1.51 for IMX. So if I was going to set up a bot here, I would go to the daily time frame. Obviously, on whatever exchange you want, you can have whatever indicators you want to see if it's bullish or not. You can see this is an Ichimoku breakout coming. Cloud is green, price action is above the cloud, and the Chiku span is above the cloud. But I don't want to confuse the issue. So we're going to set up a bot. Basically, the bot is going to be, I guess, a grid. If I had to draw it like this, something like that around price. I normally use a 50% grid, and this grid just follows price up or down. So if we were trading here, it would have bought all these dips here. So the trick is to go to market price and measure down. If it's an altcoin, I would measure down 49%. Come down 49% roughly. Put in my entry, just a horizontal line. And then we go 10% above price. So in essence, that's your bot. You can see how it perfectly catches the highs and the lows of the range. Your bot's going to look like that with a set of orders in it. If you had to draw it as a traditional long or short, it would look something like this. It would actually look like a short all the time. It would look like that, but it's actually a long, and we're trading in this 10% band. And if the price dumps, it's actually buying a position, and then it'll sell it on the way up. So I'm going to set a bot up now. That's our high price. It's our low price. Starting time. Ending time. High, low. 5th of August was my starting date. We'll bring it to here. And I always use an algorithm of 31 grids. And then I put the dates in the future. I'll switch off trailing up and I'll switch on the bot. So it's going to look like that. So this application is a proprietary application. It's not mine, so it's not open to the public, but I use it to set my bots up. So it looks like a short, but it's a long. And the reason for that is to get in at the best price. What is the best price in the market? Is it over here? Is it when the price is down here or up here? But using the strategy, it doesn't matter, because we are not trying to predict price. We are trying to follow price. So we want to sell going up, and we want to buy coming down. Let me just do a quick demo for you on this. So if I was going to replay this from here, the computer's a little bit slow. Bar replay, yeah. Bar replay isn't available for this type of chart because it's Hakanashi candles. I have to switch those off. There we go. Oops. Now the bot is set up. So just before I demo it and carry on, if you look at the grid range, it's about 54% for the box. Now remember, this box will just move up and follow price. So if we zoom out on the weekly time frame, you can basically see what we're going to do. We're here now. I move the bot up every 10% in increments like that. And it's constantly trading up and down, making profit on the volatility. So if you look at this asset, Pinex doesn't have the best chart history, but if I take market price now, we're at least coming up 168%. So this bot's going to generate money whether it's going up or down. Let's go back to the daily time frame. Get rid of the box, we don't need it. We're going to replay this. Run it from here. Replay. So basically we're going to kick off our bot and simulate market action. You can see as price is going up, it's selling, it's trading, profits going up. And then it's buying the dip. So as the shorts and longs are getting liquidated, the bot's actually making not only grid profit, but it's making position profit on the 10x futures that we're trading. Let me just play out. So we've got 220 trades counting. I class these as micro trades in the bot. When I say I've done a trade, I mean I've closed the bot, I've taken all the profits and opened the exact same fishing net to catch the future price action, and I'll just follow it up. Obviously we're in a bull market, so we know that the trend is up. That's why we're going long. Trend is up. This is also a massive harmonic pattern. If you look at it from here, that is a bullish harmonic pattern. It means price is at least going to come and break these highs. Let me just switch all this information off. You don't need the software to set the bot up. All you need is a measuring tool and 10% above price and 49% below. And then you'll set your bot up. I'll show you how we do it on Pioneer. There was a request from Jose from one of the crypto groups for one of the assets. Let me just try and find it. Excuse me while I find it. I think it was ACH. So this is Pinex. This is what a trade will look like. For example, there's I'm trading SEI. You can see that it's in profit. If I go into it, you can see you get grid profit and you get position profit. And then in the menu, you can go and look at all the placed orders. So I've got 3 sell grids left, so I've got to move this up just to keep in touch with price. And then you can go and look at your transactions. It's a long, it's 10x leverage. I've got my upper limit price, which is my top grid, and my lower. And I use 31 grids because the more grids you put, the less profit you make because of the percentage in between the grid. So if we look at this one, SEI. So to get this in line with market price, I've got to move these grids up to the 10% mark. So there, I'll put it in, and then this bottom grid will have to move up 10% as well. But there, just under these lows over here. So my new lower grid is 33.22 and my upper grid is 63.19. Let's do it. 33.22. And let me just get that. It's better to write this stuff down. So the bottom price is top grid is 0.6319. Low grid is 0.3322. Alright, now I can do it. Details. More price range. And sometimes it's to be accurate, just copy and paste. Top grid. Always 31 grids, that's the algorithm, so it's 1.56 to 2.93% on average per grid profit. And then you can either not reinvest or you can add money to keep your position. But I'm not worried about it. This is how I do it. And it'll move the grids up now. So if I go back to my trade, there we go, voila. I've moved my grids all the way up. Now if I want to take profit and compound this trade, even though it's small, I'd stop it. You can do it from here or you can do it in this menu. Stop the bot. So I've got 0.68% profit, and I simply just go to my history orders and I recreate it like nothing's happened. So I've taken that extra money, I've put it back in the same fishing net, the same bot, and I just click on create. So it's a long, there's my price range, number of bids is always 31. For risk management perspective, always have auto reserve on, because your liquidation price will then be under your lowest grid. I'll show you that next. And then you just create the bot. There's your liquidation, 0.292. So if I put it in on the chart, 0.2918. 2918. So it's not a stop loss. This is bye-bye trade where you get liquidated. But what are the chances in a bull market of the asset dropping 49%? It's quite low. And if it does, then all you do is go and add more margin. So it would look like, go back in. This thing's irritating me. So if you just look at some of the trades that we closed, some are small, 0.6, 0.3, 1.61, 1. They're small. Some of them are bigger, 4%, but the portfolio is growing. I mean, if you're doing 80 to 100 of these a day, your portfolio is just ballooning. I mean, these are just profits. Some of them are 20%, some are 50%. But the point is just to compound. You go on and on. And then you can obviously, you can show your profits as well. So the trick is just to compound everything. And I've got 44 bots running. And I take profit and I reinvest. I open up other bots with it as well. But I do my technical analysis, and that's pretty much the bot trading and how I'm doing it. I hope this was helpful, and I will send another one at some stage. Thank you. Take care.